Well, another day of covering the sad Philadelphia 76ers, and we are back with some new injury updates. That's right, we just got some breaking news about the status for tomorrow's game. We'll get into that, and also one thing coming out today that I cannot believe. One of the worst nightmares, man. We will talk about it all. Welcome in to Philly Take with RB. Like the show, subscribe to the channel. Help us continue to grow, even in this rut of the Sixers. Shout out to my guy Sean Bernard. Updated ranks around the NBA, and you can see it for yourself. The Sixers are 29th in everything. They're second to last in everything. They don't do anything well. Like I said yesterday, they need to upgrade this roster, and they need to do it quick. Now, update on tomorrow's game. Joel Embiid is going to be out again with left knee injury management. Paul George with a left knee bone bruise will be out again. Kyle Lowry with a right hip strain will be out again. Caleb Martin dealing with low back soreness. He will be questionable for tomorrow's game against the Houston Rockets, a young, fast, athletic team who's probably going to run the Sixers off the floor again. But it's okay, right? Like everybody keeps telling me, oh, let's preach patience. Yeah, let's preach patience. We'll be 3-14 tomorrow. And then we'll have a couple days off. Look at this schedule, man. I want you guys to actually look at this. The Sixers are second to last in the conference right now. They're only slightly ahead of the Wizards, who have lost 11 in a row. Let's look at the schedule. The Rockets tomorrow. Then you have the Pistons on the road on Saturday. Can they win that game? Who knows, right? Who's going to play? Then they have a couple days off and a back-to-back next week. Well, Embiid can't play in a back-to-back. Who knows if we'll even play in one of the games? Like I said yesterday, there's some really weird things going on with Joel Embiid behind the scenes, and it just feels like they are, I don't want to say punting the season, but like you have to start playing games. I just don't think his health is there. I don't know if it's coming back. And again, this is the easy part of the schedule. Look at how tough this thing gets to start the new year. 12 back-to-backs from January to March. And that's when all the games stack up against the Thunder and the Knicks and the Cavs and the Lakers, the Kings, the Nuggets, the Celtics. This team is looking at a very treacherous road right now, and I hate to say it, but if they don't get it together in this next week, it is time to shut it down, man. I can't stomach it anymore. Matter of fact, you look at the stats on this team, I can't even remember which games guys are playing and which they're not playing. But Joel Embiid's only played 4 games. They haven't won a single game with him on the floor. PG's only played 8 games. They've only played 6 minutes as a trio. Tyrese Maxey's played 10 games. I mean, this is as bad as it can get. Like, if you want to say to start the season, everything possible to go south, yeah, here is your outcome. Now, I want to talk about what the 76ers did and what came out today, and what has me really frustrated with this organization, because all summer long I said, give Joel Embiid the extension, right? I mean, he's done his thing. He's still playing at MVP level, and, they're going to make the team better, which they did. They got the guys in here. I said, you kind of have to give him that extension, right? But as time went on, then we started to hear some rumblings. Then we get to training camp, he doesn't play. Then we get to preseason, he doesn't play. Then we get to the first 9 games of the season, he doesn't play. What's going on here? Then we're starting to question, and I've been asking this question the last couple of weeks, if the Sixers knew whether his chronic knee condition was as bad as it was before or after they gave him this contract. And here's what Sam Amick of The Athletic had to say on the Run It Back show today regarding that decision.
In that same conversation, I had asked essentially, like, was there any regret about doing the extension, right? And also, did you know at that time? And the answers I got were yes, we knew, and that there was a confidence level and their ability to manage it going forward. But they'll acknowledge that it's, to keep it with the Vegas odds mentality, like the odds are okay. They're not great, and they felt good enough about it to do that deal. But they certainly can't guarantee that he's going to be okay.
They felt good enough to do that deal, but they can't guarantee he's going to be okay. Do you know how ass backwards that sounds? Sam Amick says that the Sixers pretty much knew that Joel Embiid's health was as bad as it was, and they blindly gave him a 3-year, $193 million contract. I mean, you can't even make up the amount of mismanagement within this organization. Look, as much of an Embiid guy as I've been, as much as I love Joel Embiid, if you know the guy is 30 and is dealing with issues stemming back from last season and the season before and every other injury that has stacked up, and you know he's not going to be right, and you know he's probably going to miss time this season to begin, and he's not going to be the same, then why the hell would you give him that contract blindly? I mean, am I crazy here? Am I overreacting? I feel like I'm losing my damn mind with this team. This makes no sense. This is the season you cash all the chips in? You let him play in the Olympics? Fine. You know, he wanted to do that. That's his decision. But you knew his health was this bad. He already has years remaining on his deal now, and you give him a blind extension knowing and saying, yeah, well, we knew he was bad, but we couldn't guarantee he was going to be okay, but we'll take the slight chance he is. I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know what else to say. That is absolutely ridiculous. Hold on. I got to hear it again.
Was there any regret about doing the extension, right? And also, did you know at that time? And the answers I got were yes, we knew. And that there was a confidence level in their ability to manage it going forward.
There was a confidence in their ability to manage it. The team that can't manage any injury ever. I don't know what to say. I'm going crazy. This team has, I mean, they're like stabbing the fan base in the side every day. It's like a thorn that doesn't go away. Wow. Here's Paul George today at practice doing one-on-one drills with a brace on his knee. Guess he's going to have that on for a while. I mean, at least PG's moving around okay. There's Joel on the other side. He's got a brace. Let's call them the Philadelphia braces. The Philadelphia ramper-uppers, the Philadelphia minute restrictions, the Philadelphia left knee braces. I don't even know, man. There's Joel Embiid and Paul George, another angle of that. I mean, man, you are risking this season getting so out of control, man. I wonder what Paul George is thinking right now. I wonder what he's thinking. Like, damn, I chose this team. He's probably like, yeah, I got my money. Shout out to him. He's probably going to do a podcast about it. But damn, man. I mean, every button this team pushes is the wrong one. Every button. Take a look, man. I mean, wow. This team, they need to figure it out. They need to address this week. And you know what? Daryl Morey needs to do one of his semi-annual radio appearances. Matter of fact, Daryl, if you want to come on Philly Take and talk to me about it, I would love to have you on, man. We need to hear from Daryl Morey. We need a state of emergency press conference from Josh Harris and Daryl Morey and Nick Nurse and everybody. They need to tell us what the hell is going on, because they have been lying to us for the last month and a half. And I just don't know where to go from here. And if they don't figure this crap out by the end of next week, blow it up, tank it, and get ready to try to get one of the top picks in the draft and look into the future. That's where I'm at. Give me your thoughts down below. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.